Many of them are huge. I mean, they're 10 feet in diameter. They're gigantically huge.
Come along for a wild ride through the strange and unexplainable. Explore these world's most puzzling mysteries that have stumped people for a long time.
That an alien wrote it while being held captive in a monastery. Or that Leonardo da Vinci wrote it as a child.
Some even for centuries. These mysteries are really intriguing, covering a wide range of time and space, and making us wonder about things we don't know yet, but do exist. Here are 50 unsolved mysteries that scientists cannot explain.
The Nazca Lines. They lie neglected for more than 1,000 years.
Number 50. The Kentucky Meat Shower. The Kentucky Meat Shower of 1876 was a mysterious event where red meat flakes fell from the sky near Rankin, Kentucky. Locals claimed it was mutton or venison, but initial explanations ranged from buzzard-carrying meat to fungal spore explosions. Despite investigations, no definitive conclusion was reached, making it one of history's strangest unsolved mysteries. Despite suggestions of cyanobacteria or horse lung tissue, no definitive conclusion was reached. Number 49. The Stone Spheres of Costa Rica. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, or Las Bolas as they are sometimes called, are a bunch of over 300 round rocks found in Costa Rica on the Diqui Delta and Isla Delano. These stone balls are really puzzling. We have no idea who made them, how they were made, or why they were made. These spheres come in different sizes, from small to really big, and can weigh a lot. They were probably made by the ancestors of the local people around 500 AD. But we don't really know much about why they were built, how they were made, or how they were moved and put together. The stone spheres in Costa Rica are still a mystery to scientists and researchers. They represent the unknowns of ancient civilizations. Number 48. The Easter Island Heads. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is home to nearly 900 moai, colossal stone statues carved from compressed volcanic ash between 1100 and 1500 AD by the Rapa Nui people.
How were these immense sculptures made and moved?
These statues, positioned along the coast with stoic expressions, were believed to connect the people with their ancestors. The mystery lies in the transportation and erection of these statues, as well as the factors that led to the civilization's decline. Oral histories suggest clan competition for moai creation, leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and resource depletion. Recent research has revealed intricate carvings on the moai's bodies, providing new insights into the Rapa Nui culture. The enigmatic moai of Easter Island continue to be a powerful symbol of the complexities and technological capabilities of ancient civilizations, reminding us of the delicate balance between societal ambition. Number 47. The lithium problem. So, basically, right after the Big Bang, the temperatures in the universe got super hot, and lots of helium, hydrogen, and lithium isotopes were made. We can still see helium and hydrogen in our atmosphere, but the amount of lithium has gone down a lot. Right now, there's only about 1/3 of this substance in the air, but studies show that it should actually be twice as much as it is now. Right now, we don't have any ideas about why there's a lack of lithium. Number 46. The vanishing of Flight 19. On December 5th, 1945, Flight 19 of the U.S. Navy took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a training mission. However, it disappeared without a trace, leaving 14 airmen, including Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, missing. Taylor, an experienced pilot, reported that his compasses were not working, and he thought they were flying in the wrong direction. A search and rescue plane with 13 people was sent to find the plane, but it also vanished. Despite extensive digging, no wreckage was found. Theories include getting lost, confusion, or being taken by aliens, all part of the mysterious Bermuda Triangle. The disappearance of Flight 19 remains an enduring aviation mystery with little evidence to explain its fate. Number 45. The Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich Manuscript, a 15th century document from Poland, is a mystery in cryptography and historical manuscripts. Named after Polish book dealer Wilfrid Voynich, it contains detailed drawings of plants, charts about stars, and mysterious diagrams. Despite extensive study by experts, no one has been able to determine its meaning. The manuscript's unique features, such as uncommon letter shapes and no repeating patterns, have puzzled experts. Theories include a fake or nonsense, but some experts believe there might be a real code code to unravel. The Voynich manuscript serves as a reminder of the vast amount of unsolved mysteries and the fascination of unsolved mysteries. Number 44, the Max Headroom broadcast signal intrusion. So, there was this really weird thing that happened back in 1987. Basically, someone wearing a Max Headroom mask hijacked the broadcast signals of 2 Chicago TV stations. It was pretty wild. Max Headroom was this really cool AI TV host who had a unique voice that kind of stuttered because it was electronically sampled. So, basically, for about 2 minutes, this person wearing a Max Headroom mask was doing all sorts of weird and random things. We've looked into it right away, with local, state, and federal communication authorities, but we never found out who hijacked the signal. The broadcast signal intrusion is still remembered as one of the most well-known cases of hacking. It's particularly unsettling because it's still unsolved, and the footage of the masked figure is quite disturbing. This incident shows how easily broadcast systems can be compromised, and it's still a fascinating mystery. Number 43. The Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones are like America's Stonehenge. They're a big stone monument that was put up in 1980 in Elbert County, Georgia. The stones have 10 guidelines written in 8 different languages. They include English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, and Russian. The commandments are basically a bunch of guidelines that cover different aspects like the environment, society, and science. The one that stirs up the most debate is the suggestion to keep the global population at a steady 500 million, in harmony with nature. Some people think that the Guidestones were made by a secret society planning a new world order. A guy named R.C. Christian, who said he was speaking for a small group of loyal Americans, paid for the monument to be made. We still don't know who R.C. Christian really was or the group he represented. It's a total mystery. Number 41, the Devil's Footprints. In February 1855, Devon, England experienced a mysterious event known as the Devil's Footprints mystery. After heavy snowfall, hoof-like marks appeared overnight, covering 40 to 100 miles. The tracks appeared imprinted by a 2-legged creature, leading some locals to believe it was the devil's work. Theories include hopping rodents and balloon mishaps, but none provide a universally accepted explanation. The mystery remains one of the Victorian era's most intriguing. Number 40. The Oak Island Money Pit. So there's this place called Oak Island off the coast of Nova Scotia, and it's got this super intriguing mystery that's been attracting treasure hunters for more than 200 years. They call it the Money Pit. So there's this pit that was found way back in 1795. It's basically a really deep hole, over 100 feet deep, with wooden platforms scattered throughout. We've done a lot of digging and spent a bunch of money, but we still haven't found any treasure. People still talk about buried pirate treasure, lost Shakespearean manuscripts, and even the Holy Grail. Exploring flood tunnels, dealing with booby traps, and facing recurring collapses have made it difficult to explore and led to lots of speculation. The Oak Island Money Pit is still a big mystery that gets treasure hunters and mystery fans all excited. We still haven't uncovered its secrets yet. Number 38, the Flannan Isles Lighthouse Mystery. In December 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers, James Duckett, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, disappeared from the Flannan Isles only lighthouse. The island's logbook, which claimed a bad storm, contradicted this, as no other records mentioned such a storm at the time. The last entry on December 15th stated that the storm was over, the sea was calm, and God was in control. The keeper's fate remains unknown, with various theories, including a big wave, intentional harm, or supernatural events. The official story is that they were swept away by a big wave while attempting to secure their gear. However, the absence of bodies and strange events have led to further speculation. Number 37, the Ghost Blimp. On August 16, 1942, the U.S. Navy L-8 airship crashed in Daly City, leaving the crew, Lieutenant Ernest Cody and Ensign Charles Adams, unaccounted for. The control car was open, and the plane had untouched equipment, including parachutes and a life raft. The crew did not send distress signals during the flight, leading to the Ghost Blimp mystery. Theories have been proposed, including kidnapping or enemy spies, but none have provided a definitive answer. The Ghost Blimp incident remains a mystery that historians cannot fully comprehend, making it one of the most enigmatic unsolved aviation mysteries. Number 36. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, the Gruber family in Germany was brutally murdered on a farm. The victims were their grandparents, their daughter, their 2 children, and the maid. The head of the family, Andreas Gruber, noticed strange things before the murders, such as footprints in the snow, strange sounds coming from the attic, and the killer staying on the farm for a few days after the murders. Despite investigating and questioning over 100 suspects, the case remains unsolved. Theories include a neighbor seeking revenge or a love affair. The Hinterkaifeck farm was eventually destroyed, but the case remains one of the most puzzling cases in German criminal history. Number 35. The Tromp family. In August 2016, the Tromp family of Australia abandoned their Redcurrant farm near Melbourne and took a 1,000-mile road trip due to a strong belief they were being hunted down. The Tromps, led by husband and wife Mark and Jacoba, exhibited increasing signs of stress and paranoia, fearing for their lives and money. They left all traceable items at home, including Mitchell's phone, and smuggled it out of the car window. After 500 miles, they found themselves 500 miles north in Bathurst, New South Wales. Mitchell decided to leave the family, while Rihanna and Ella split from the pack, stealing a car and reporting their parents as missing. Rihanna was found in a catatonic state and taken into psychiatric care. The Tromps were found by a search effort, and the cause of the insane episode is unknown.
Around me lately, and hopefully some good comes out of this, and my dad will come home. And
Number 34. The disappearance of the Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, was a 2,000-year-old civilization. Number 36. The Hinterkaifeck murders. In 1922, the Gruber family in Germany was brutalized on a farm. The victims were their grandparents, their daughter, their 2 children, and the maid. The head of the family, Andreas Gruber, noticed strange things before the murders, such as footprints in the snow, strange sounds coming from the attic, and the killer staying on the farm for a few days after the murders. Despite investigating and questioning over 100 suspects, the case remains unsolved. Theories include a neighbor seeking revenge or a love affair. The Hinterkaifeck farm was eventually destroyed.
They built large cities that were architecturally very...
The case remains one of the most puzzling cases in German criminal history. Number 35. The Tromp family. In August 2016, the Tromp family of Australia abandoned their rent farm near Melbourne and took a 1,000-mile road trip due to strong belief they were being hunted down. The Tromps, led by husband and wife Mark Jacoba, exhibited increasing signs of stress and paranoia, fearing for their lives and money. They left traceable items at home, including Mitchell's phone and car window. After 500 miles, they found themselves 500 miles north in Bathurst, New South Wales. Mitchell left the family, while Rihanna and Ella split from the pack, stealing a car and reporting their parents as missing. Rihanna was found in a state and taken into psychiatric care. The Tromps were found by a search effort, and the cause of the insane episode is unknown. Number 34. The disappearance of the Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization, known as the Harappan Civilization, was a 2,000-year-old civilization in Pakistan and West India, characterized by advanced urban planning, drainage systems, and impressive architecture. Its decline and eventual disappearance around 19 CE remain a mystery in archaeology. Theories suggesting climate changes, tree cutting, flooding, or Aryan invasion. Despite these theories, the disappearance of the civilization is a mystery, highlighting the ups and downs of societies throughout history. Scientists continue to study the remains of the Indus Valley to understand its mysterious fate. The fall of this civilization serves as a reminder of challenges faced by societies throughout history. Number 33. The Eilean Moor Lighthouse Mystery. The disappearance of lighthouse keepers from Eilean Moor, a remote island in the Flannan Isles of Scotland, remains a significant mystery of the 20th century. In December 1900, found the lighthouse deserted, with no sign of the 3 men. Last log entries, dated December 18th, described severe winds and unusual behaviors from the keepers, but no storms were reported in the area at the time. 32. The mystery of the Yeti. The Yeti. Number 29. The Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines, located in the arid Peruvian coastal plain, are a mystery in archaeology. These geoglyphs, spread across 200 square miles, consist of over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric figures, and 70 animal and plant designs called biomorphs. Created by the ancient Nazca culture between 200 BC and 600 AD, they were created by removing reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles from the Nazca Desert. The Nazca Line's purpose remains a mystery, with various theories proposed, including astronomical observatories, religious rituals, and irrigation systems. Some lines correspond to the positions of the sun, moon, and stars at specific times of the year. Number 28. The severed feet of British Columbia. Similar to the foot discoveries, British Columbia has been experiencing a strange phenomenon of detached human feet since 2007, with several athletic shoes containing human feet washed ashore. Despite the durability and buoyancy of modern shoes, the frequency of these feet is unusual. DNA analysis has identified some feet, and many individuals died from suicide or misadventure. The cause remains unknown, but the discovery continues to captivate the public. Number 27. The Dogon people and Sirius B. The Dogon people in Mali, West Africa, are known for their deep understanding of the universe and celestial events, particularly the Sirius star system. They discovered Sirius B, a white dwarf star that cannot be seen without a telescope, in 1862. The Dogon people's mythology, art, and rituals contain information about Sirius B's orbital period, density, and partnership with Sirius A. Theories have been proposed to explain their knowledge, including alien contact, advanced civilizations, or Western introduction. Number 26. The WOW signal. The WOW signal, discovered on August 15, 1977, is an unsolved mystery in space. The Big Ear Radio Observatory at Ohio State University detected a 72-second radio signal from space, indicating extraterrestrial origin. Astronomer Jerry Amon named the signal WOW after its intensity and duration. Despite numerous attempts, the source of the signal remains unknown. Theories suggest it could be evidence of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization or a natural celestial phenomenon. Despite its mystery, the WOW signal remains a significant part of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Number 25. The Shugborough inscription. The Shugborough inscription, a mysterious code carved into the Shepherd's Monument in Staffordshire, England, has puzzled historians and amateur sleuths for centuries. Despite numerous theories, no universally accepted interpretation exists. The inscription has drawn interest from Charles Dickens, Charles Darwin, and those interested in hidden treasure or secret religious knowledge. Number 24. The disappearance of Michael Rockefeller. Michael Rockefeller, the youngest son of Nelson Rockefeller, disappeared in 1961 while collecting Amit art in the remote Asmat region of southwestern New Guinea. Despite extensive search, no trace of him was found, and he was declared legally dead in 1964. Theories suggest drowning, crocodile or shark attacks, or cannibalization by local tribespeople. The cause of his disappearance remains unknown, and his death remains a mystery. Number 23. The Piri Reis map. The Piri Reis map, created by Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis in 1513, is a mysterious and intriguing artifact that has puzzled historians for centuries. The map depicts parts of the world known at the time, including Europe, Africa, and the Americas coastlines. It is particularly intriguing for its depiction of South America's coast, including the northern regions of Antarctica, which were not officially discovered until centuries later. The map's accuracy and detail have led to controversial theories, including access to ancient or lost knowledge. Number 21. The Babushka Lady. There's this really interesting mystery connected to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas on November 22, 1963. It's about this woman called the Babushka Lady. She got her name from the Russian headscarf she was wearing. It looked like the ones worn by older Russian women in movies and pictures of that famous day. So there's this lady, right? She's standing on the grassy knoll, holding what looks like a camera. Perfect spot to film everything that's going on. She stayed calm despite all the chaos from the shooting, and was even seen walking away. The FBI wanted to get a better idea of what happened, so they asked the public to come forward if they had any footage of her. But unfortunately, no one did. Back in 1970, there was this woman named Beverly Oliver who said she was the Babushka Lady, but she couldn't prove it because she didn't have the camera or the footage.
Carr tells a story, and this one recalls the day, the moment America lost a president.
Number 20. The Green Children of Woolpit. The Green Children of Woolpit is a 12th century tale from England, involving two children with strange green skin, clothes, and language. They arrived in a village and were ill, eating only raw beans. Over time, they ate different foods, causing their skin color to fade. The boy didn't survive, but the girl did, and eventually learned English. They were told about St. Martin's Land, a twilight realm with green people located on a river. The Green Children have been a subject of debate, with some suggesting they were medically ill, orphaned immigrants, or possibly from another world. Despite the complexities, the story has fascinated historians, folklorists, and curious individuals for years. Number 19. The Texarkana Moonlight Murders. In 1946, the Texarkana moonlight murderer terrorized the town of Texarkana, committing violent attacks targeting couples in secluded areas. Despite extensive investigations, the killer's identity remained elusive. The case became Texas's first major criminal investigation to gain widespread media attention, and the Texarkana moonlight murders remain unsolved. The case continues to intrigue crime historians and enthusiasts. Number 18. The Hessdalen Lights. Since the 1980s, the Holland Valley in central Norway has been a hotspot for unexplained light phenomena. Locals and visitors have reported seeing brightly colored lights at night, which can be as luminous as car headlights. Despite numerous theories, the origin remains unexplained. The Holland AMS, an automated scientific research station, continuously monitors and records these mysterious lights, reminding us of the many enigmas the natural world holds. Number 17. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. The Lost Colony of Roanoke is a mysterious mystery that remains unsolved. In 1587, 115 English colonists, led by John White, landed on Roanoke Island off the coast of North Carolina. White returned to England in 1590, finding the colony empty and no signs of conflict. The only evidence was the word Croatoan carved into a fence post and Crow etched into a tree. The island south of Roanoke, now Hatteras Island, was once known as Croatoan, a Native American tribe. Theories about the colonists' fate include becoming part of local tribes, being killed by diseases or unfriendly locals, or surviving harsh weather. The story remains a popular American legend. Number 16. The Phantom Barber. During World War II, the town of Pascagoula, Mississippi experienced a mysterious phenomenon known as the Phantom Barber. He would break into homes at night, stealing locks of hair from people, mainly young women, while they were sleeping. The Phantom Barber attacked at least 10 times over a few weeks, causing fear among the community. William Dolan, who was arrested and convicted, was suspected of being the barber. However, the evidence was based on circumstances, and the hair-cutting attacks stopped before Dolan's arrest. The Phantom Barber remains an unsolved mystery in American crime history, captivated by the mystery of paranoia during wartime. Number 15. The Villisca Axe Murders. In Iowa, the Moore family, including Josiah and Sarah, their 4 children, and 2 house guests, were brutally murdered in 1912. The murders were committed using Josiah Moore's axe, leaving it at the crime scene. Strange items were found, including a piece of bacon, cloth covering mirrors and windows, and a bowl of bloody water. The killer put the victims in bed after their deaths. Despite multiple suspects and multiple trials, no one was ever found guilty. The Villisca Axe murders remains a famous unsolved case in American crime history. The house where the murders occurred is now a museum, and crime historians continue to struggle to determine who did it or why. Number 14. The Potomsky Crater. The Potomsky Crater, located in Siberia's Irkutsk region, is a 40-meter-tall, 160-meter-diameter mound made of broken limestone blocks. Despite various theories about its origin, such as a meteor hitting Earth, a volcano erupting, a secret nuclear test, or aliens, none align with the unique features of the crater. The crater is only 250 years old, with local legends mentioning a 19th century explosion. The crater is mysterious, with strange radiation and people dying without clear reasons. Number 13. The Somerton Man. On December 1st, 1948, an unidentified body was found on Somerton Beach near Adelaide, South Australia. The man, now called the Somerton Man, carried no identification and had his pockets emptied. An autopsy revealed no cause of death, but suggested poisoning. Investigators found a cryptic code in a concealed pocket. Despite international efforts, the man and code remain a perplexing cold case in Australia. Number 12. The Toynbee Tiles. Since the 1980s, hundreds of colorful cryptic tiles have been found in US and South American cities, carrying the message Toynbee idea in movie 2001, resurrect dead on planet Jupiter. The creator is unknown, with Philadelphia man Severino Sevi Verna as the prime suspect. Despite a documentary, the true identity and message remain unresolved, making the tiles an urban enigma. Number 11. The Isdal Woman. So back in November 1970, they found a body in the Isdalen Valley near Bergen, Norway. The lady passed away because she had burns and was poisoned. Next to her were some sleeping pills, a lunch, an empty bottle of alcohol, and 2 plastic bottles that smelled like gasoline. They called her the Isdal Woman. Her fingerprints were sanded off and the labels were taken off her clothes and stuff. They found out that she was still alive when she burned and had taken a lot of sleeping pills before she died. Her dental work was unique, and it made me think she could be from somewhere in Central or Eastern Europe. The police found a bunch of stuff in her suitcases at the railway station. There were wigs, glasses without prescriptions, coded notes, and money from different countries. Number 10. The Salish Seafoot Discoveries. Since 2007, a mysterious phenomenon has occurred along the Salish seashores in the Pacific Northwest, resulting in over 15 detached human feet. Most belong to individuals who died in accidents or suicide. The exact circumstances remain unknown, but experts believe it's a combination of natural decomposition processes and ocean currents. Theories range from serial killers to alien involvement. Number 9. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, were found dead in the northern Ural Mountains. Their tent was ripped open, and their bodies were found in various states of undress despite sub-zero temperatures. The injuries on some of the bodies were inconsistent with human force, and one was missing its tongue. Investigations concluded that an unknown force caused their deaths, with theories ranging from avalanches and hypothermia to Yeti attacks or UFO encounters. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a mystery in Russia. Number 8. The Beale Ciphers. The Beale Ciphers are a set of 3 ciphertexts that claim to reveal the location of a massive buried treasure worth $43 million. The story originates from an 1885 pamphlet detailing treasure buried by Thomas J. Beale in Bedford County, Virginia. Only one cipher has been cracked, using the Declaration of Independence as a key. Critics argue the tale is a hoax with no historical evidence of Beale or the treasure. Despite this, the Beale ciphers attract interest from treasure hunters and cryptographers due to the potential wealth and intellectual challenge. Number 7. The Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness Monster, also known as Nessie, is a popular cryptozoology legend in the Scottish Highlands. It began in 1933 when a couple claimed to see an enormous animal on the loch's surface. Despite numerous searches and scientific investigations, no definitive evidence exists of Nessie's existence. Some believe sightings are misidentifications of common animals, waves, or inanimate objects, while others speculate about surviving plesiosaurs or other exotic creatures. Number 6. The Mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, a region containing Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been a mystery for centuries. Several aircraft and ships have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. First gained prominence in the 1940s and 1950s with the disappearance of Flight 19, a group of U.S. Navy torpedo bombers. Various explanations have been proposed, including methane hydrates and extraterrestrial activity. Skeptics argue that the mystery is largely a result of exaggeration and sensationalist reporting, suggesting the area's incidents do not significantly differ from other heavily trafficked ocean regions. Hey guys, before we move on, it is time for our subscribers' pick for today. Take a closer look at the picture on your screen. Can you figure out the mystery behind the young lady dressing quite differently than her colleagues? It appears she's the only one wearing a fitted bra and a grandma's panty. Is there anything she is trying to hide from the people's eyes? Or she is just not new to the trend? Her choice of outfit at an event like this is still a mystery to many scientists. What do you guys think? We would love to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Number 5. The Dancing Plague of 1518. In July 1518, Frau Trophea, a woman in Strasbourg, France, began dancing in the street, leading to the Dancing Plague of 1518 or Dance Epidemic. Around 400 people joined her, leading to exhaustion, heart attacks, and strokes. Old documents, such as doctor notes and cathedral sermons, provide evidence of the event. Theories suggest mass hysteria or stress-induced psychosis caused by tough times, or ergotism from eating fungus-contaminated grains. However, none of these explanations fully explain the events. The dancing plague remains a mysterious event that remains unsolved. Number 4. The Man from Torrid. In 1954, a mysterious man named Torrid arrived at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. He claimed to have been in Torrid for 1,000 years and had money from various European countries. He had a passport with visa stamps from his previous business trips, but the company didn't exist in Japan. Authorities tried to dig deeper, but the man disappeared the next morning, along with all his documents. The tale has fascinated people who enjoy mysteries and strange phenomena. Number 3. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart, an American aviator, disappeared during a 29,000-mile circumnavigation in 1937. Despite extensive search efforts, she and her navigator, Fred Noonan, were never found. Earhart was attempting to complete a 29,000-mile circumnavigation along the equator when radio contact with her plane was lost. The U.S. Coast Guard reported her last known position near the Nukumanu Islands, 800 miles into her flight. Theories include crashing into the sea, being captured by the Japanese, or even living on a deserted island. Earhart's fate remains one of aviation history's greatest mysteries. Number 2. The Taos hum. Since the 90s, Taos, New Mexico, has been experiencing a low-frequency hum, similar to a diesel engine or buzzing noise that only a few people can hear. Despite investigations by the University of New Mexico, Los Alamos National Laboratory, and Sandia National Laboratories, no one has been able to determine its origin or cause. People have different theories about the origin, including sound travel in the area, government activities, or supernatural or alien influences. The Taos hum remains a mystery that fascinates scientists, acoustic experts, and conspiracy theorists, as it remains a mysterious and unsolved phenomenon. Number 1. The SS Orang Medan. In 1947, a Dutch freighter called the SS Orang Medan sent distress signals to ships sailing through the Straits of Malacca. The Morse code message indicated crew members were dying, possibly dead, and the telegrapher who sent the message died while sending it. The first ship found the ship in trouble, with everyone dead, including a dog. A fire started in the cargo hold after the rescue team arrived, and the ship exploded and sank. Theories about ghosts, dangerous chemicals, or aliens have been proposed, but no definitive answer has been found. The SS Orang Medan remains a mystery that researchers have not been able to solve. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.